Oh my god, look at that! 1,600 followers on X, 1,600 followers on Bluesky, and like almost 200 on YouTube. Maybe we can do something about that. That would be cool. I don't know, but hey, like, follow, comment, subscribe, hype, all that bullshit. I don't fucking know anymore. I make video games. That is what I do. My name is Cody. What do I want to even say? Yeah! So, who am I? I am Cody Reader, also known as Phantom Sloth Games, or Phantom Sloth. I make really obscure random games. For those that don't know, I've worked on things like Inscription and Happy Humble's Burger Farm, My Friendly Neighborhood, all kinds of little indie games here and there. I'm working at Ducky Dev Games right now. We're working on Secret Agent Wizard Boy and the International Crime Syndicate. As a solo developer, my whole thing, my objective is to create some kind of art. Aside from working with the other teams and everything, I do solo develop my own games, which is a challenge to say the least. I'm not super good at programming or anything like that, and I do everything myself, but it is something I thoroughly enjoy doing and I love doing for the sake of art. I don't use AI anyway whatsoever. Very, very hands off on that. I'm not knocking anybody who uses AI, I just don't give a shit about it. Also, it's destroying our planet. Do what you will with that. So what is BOWLED? BOWLED is a game all about alien abduction and experimentation. You're gonna be going through a bunch of different types of winding paths and lanes and things where they don't make sense. And that's perfectly fine. It's meant to be alien, it's meant to be very weird and esoteric even. The game will have different types of like FMV effects, full motion video and everything. A big inspiration for the game was Super Monkey Ball and Marble Blast Ultra, both very fantastic 3D rollers where you have full control on very tight paths and you have to really think about where you're gonna go, and a lot of it comes through repetition. You would play a path and you'd be like, oh, okay, I got 15 seconds on this path, and then you'd run it again and you'd be like, okay, I got 13 seconds now, and you keep running it back and back and back and back. Kind of a speedrunner's dream. This is a passion project of mine. It's something that I've been doing for a long time, especially if you go back to the game jam that started the whole thing 5 years ago. Shout out to my boy Tim. He'll never make another game with me again. I wanted my first Steam game to be very specifically palatable for people that aren't necessarily familiar with the random games I've made in the past. Wishlist BOWLED on Steam, if you will. That would help me out tremendously. Just realized that my hat is Invader Zim and there's a lot of green on it. This was a terrible choice. Why did I do that? Terrible choice for the whole video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making a game by myself. Please consider wishlisting the game. I wish I looked at the barrel of the camera. Can't stop looking at myself. I'm so handsome. Ha!